Well, howdy there, all to the wonderful world of this here Terra Nil. Well, I'm Pioneer Piro, and we are gonna look for all the new stuffs that got unlocked. The alternative nations of the temperate, the tropical, the polar, and the continental regions. Well, buckle up, buckaroo. It's gonna be a wild ride, but not that detailed because we only want to see what's the difference. Well, looks like the information in our trusty handbook's still saying the same. I do not see much of a pollution around here, but it's a nice deep valley. It actually looks very much the same. Gotta say, if this is all, I'm a little bit disappointed. The only thing I can see is there ain't no giant river flowing through the map, but there's a nice little lake in the middle for the duckies. Well, damn me tootin', I found something out. Well, look at them geysers. We could seismic detonate those little bladers and blow the lever all the way to hell. But now, we don't need it water home cozy. But also, we don't have now access to them here geothermal power plants, so maybe this wasn't quite thought out by the programmers. Oh well, we're just having fun. Just no planning, just happy little accidents. Going all Bob Ross on this here continent. Well, alright, looks there be some kind of puzzle. For there are no trees. And without trees, I cannot plant the beehives to get the tall grass to burn it down for our here nice and lovely arboretums. So maybe we gotta blow one up and burn this place down with the lava flowing over the edge. I don't think I can smash my own stuff. Maybe now if it flows down. Well, it gives me a tiny little bit of, ash nutrient, but it doesn't no help me. Darn it, what could we do? Well, maybe I can burn the dry grass. That'll be worth a bunt. Let us dry up this grass. And then let's see if we can burn it to the ground. Oh yes, dead on shooting we can. We will burn this place to the ground, all the way from the middle to the east, to the south, to the west. It'll be the whole burn baby burn in a nutshell. But now it's getting a little bit too dry, but barely in the ideal. So before we can plant some plants, I think we gotta get a little bit more humidity going. Well, that was quite the mean puzzle. I actually had to create dry grass, burn parts of the dry grass down, plant the wood, and then at the corners of the wood I could install the beehives, which gave me a little bit of shrubbery. But it was very, very close. Very often I came almost to the brink of, yep, this far and no further. It also means I don't know if I can get all the animals to spawn. Is it cheesy? Yes it is, but recycle, rebuild, and do it again. Recycle, rebuild, do it again. I actually found a place for all our lovelies. We got our deers, and this time, for the first time ever, there is a friend, the timber wolf. He looks a little bit flat, but at least he is, well, was shortly visible. Frogs, deers, our bears are somewhere around here, as is our friend the beaver. There's some flies and everything around, and now it's time to finish this. Damn me rootin' and tootin', we got ourselves a little perfect valley on the rain. All we need now is an old farmer who leaves it to his kid grandson. Then we got to start you all over again, don't we? Well, welcome to the archipelago, where we were trying to rebuild the Coral Reef. Well, that's what we're gonna do, damn right enough. Those blasted Yankees and whatnot. I wonder if I could do it with, just digging up more of the spaces as I need them. Well, alright, now that this here area ain't big enough, we can use the good old dredge from the skyscrapers and build ourselves a tiny little bit of an extra island. It should be big enough to get a little bit around those places. Up and probably yonder. And if all else fails, we can always do the calcifier for the energies. Well, ain't that a lovely little island we got there? This should bring us a whole lot closer to what we need. And later on it can be even more, where you see if we don't. And all we need is a little twinkle of water. Well, looks like the island rebuilding is complete. And we got a little bit of extra stuff to do, because what we want to do is end this game with just about 40% of the ocean still intact. But the question is, how can I dig them even higher? Well, looks like we gotten them thunderstorms, and now the earth is just gonna clean itself up. Now just the biome reconstruction is going on. Well, ain't that a beauty? All them poisons washed away and even the ashes start to go. Now, how do we get the rainforest? That's just one of them big questions. Maybe with the pylon I can draw up another dredge and make it a big bucket around here. Well, that is a no. So I gotta have those posts and try to have as much area between them that I can possibly manage, don't I? Kinda like this here so I gotta fill him up. Let's fill him up, Phil. Right on, boss. That's my buddy Phil. He's gonna help us dig those branches. And no, fill him up. Right, Phil? Yeah, boss. Right. Could be a bit of a problem trying to get the parrots. There ain't that many high grounds around here. Well, the restoration of this here archipelago. Well, we even got the Coral Reef built. Look at it, ain't it a beaut? With a little clownfish and little dollyfish. Just go swimming, just go swimming, just go swimming, swimming, swimming. What we gonna do is swimming. Now the great question is, can we build in the parrot? Or will it forsake us, that little wily thing? Let's shove him in the middle and have a look. Are those little plateaus of buildings good enough to give us our parrots? Well, I had to dig a few more trenches because, well, I pretty much screwed us up over and built myself into a gosh dang corner. Oh well, all's well that ends well. All the climate areas and all the animals are happily swimming all around. We got our sharky buddies over there. We got our flamingos. We built an extra special turtle island where they could live in peace. When the parrots, they're soaring high and far as ever. Just the question is, where are the little dragonflies? Don't see 'em, but the manta ray got their own little river built. Now I got a few more extra. Time to head on home. Time to go to the polluted polar caps and see if we can dig up our old friend, the polar bear. Well, looks like we can no longer use a good friend to geothermals, but it's all gonna be warmed by the power of this here sun. Oh well, that was a bad one, because it's out of reach. Cannot build anything down there, not a little smidgen. Just gotta hope it works still. Give me those two others though, yeah, look at them. Now we want the nice, sweet, juicy grasses. Where do I got the most bang for the buck? That'd have been way closer than I would ever admit. It was one heck of a stupid idea placing down all those solar burning activator thingamajigs, what's them called? The solar amplifiers. Should just build a few and then burn down the grass for the temperature. Would have been a heck of a lot faster and smarter. Then I could just build myself some calcifiers and got the turbines all the way around. No, looking for them good, nice water flows. Although, well, we'll all live and learn now, don't we? Well, I did it. I lost. Ran out of stuff to do. I tried and tried and I tried. But it looks like it was just not to be. Well, always a next time, ain't there? Alright, so this is all I would have needed to burn down everything. I wouldn't have needed those two. Now I can better pre-plan my next grand giant move. Only I have an idea of what to do now. Well, will you have a look at it? Way better. A nice giant stone patch got my corners avoid the hills. And a lovely tundra. Well, not tundra. Tundra in betweens. Beach impediment says hello, Dolly. Well, and now that we had this little hellhole frozen over, all we need to do is wait for the snowfall to give us the aurora. Well, and with this one here, the crew is all together. We got them polar bears, we got the elks. We still don't know where those darn elusive snow fox will be hiding out. No tiny little winkly nose twitching through the snow. But the aurora is back and all that's left is packing on up and heading on out. Well, and one last goodbye to them here snow critters. Bye. Well, that'll be 3 down and just one more to go. What will we find in the irradiated sprawl? Just a little bit of climate adjustment and surviving the map. Woohoo! Well, this is one stinky town. Look at them polluting. Rootin', shootin', darn polluting. What could I do here? Alright, so all those counts of stone, that won't be a good idea. Do a little bit of scrubbing and a little bit of rubbing. I need it real moist to get it. What I need here is a rain. It's a raining man. Well, it had been quite the puzzle, you know. Placing all the scrubbers, cleaning up the lake, getting enough monies together, but this here should push me over the edge. Alright, what do I get now to play with? I get some mineralizer, a purifier that probably complains to me that everything is... Oh, it's too cold. Humidifier. The I would need the kelp forest. That's the only thing that needs to be below 5 degrees, but then I need to clean up a little bit more of the radiation around the edges. Like over you here. 68. Oh. That is... Oh, you know what? I got them calcifier. So we'll take calcifier. And we'll take a red. Oh, no more energy. Can I just... Cordon over. And clean it all. Oh, it's not enough. Of course it's not enough. I did... I may have forgotten to show the end, but it was just clean up. Nothing more to do. Not talking to myself. So, that about does it. All 4 maps. Nothing more to do. Screenshot modals and what have you. Well. Print. I wish I could fly to this little central island with my airship. Yeah. The adventures of the Pelican Town have come to an end. Well, it's not the Pelican Town. Just the Pelican. Oh. Actually, when I called it the first time the Pelican, I actually didn't think about Pelican Town, but yep. Oh, Stardew, you haunt me after so many months. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a nice time, and bye-bye. Next game will be another farming simulator. Yeehaw!